Welcome to day 4. I've made a playlist, so if you haven't already seen the other 3 episodes of my subscriber special, go ahead and check them out. This one has been requested a lot, so I figure it's time that I covered it. I'll warn you right now that this video will not offer you a solid answer. We're simply going to be discussing the theories surrounding it so far, since honestly the whole internet doesn't know where this thing originated from. I'll give you the information I know, and you can fill in the blanks if you find any useful information. It's basically about a guy who finds a computer with a file on it called Barbie.avi that turns out to be rather strange. He of course then goes about trying to find its origin. So needless to say, the creepypasta itself does not need to be debunked. Plus, it's not actually what people are so concerned about. The main point of interest here is the video of the same name that is commonly associated with the story. It was uploaded to YouTube also back in 2009 by YouTube user Xenopasta and has 4 parts, although part 3 is missing. Here are the current theories on this video so far. Alrighty, so let's start with the first one. It was widely believed for some time that this was from a French film called Albert Souffre, and the woman in the film is actress Josephine Fresson. This is apparently thought due to a thread in which a man names the movie and claims that he recognized scenes from the film. I looked up the actress and compared their faces, and honestly, I see no resemblance. I don't know guys, maybe it's just me, but they just don't seem like the same person. Plus, Josephine has both of her arms, while this woman clearly doesn't. I know that some people say that this clip is faked, but it really doesn't seem like it. Plus, it's not totally uncommon for someone to be missing a limb. Oh, and you can look up the movie online. The scenes aren't there, plus the production values are way off, they just don't match. On to the second and most popular theory. At the start of part 4, you see BIID flash on screen. Many believe this to mean body identity integrity disorder, which basically causes healthy people to feel like they must be disabled or amputate a limb. I covered something like this in my video about extreme body modifications, where a man damaged his leg to the point of doctors having no choice but to amputate it. Honestly, I have no solid way to prove this theory or disprove it, but BIID could stand for a number of other things. And even if this does stand for that disorder, we don't know the motivation for including it in the video. Was this footage of a case study, or was it just meant to creep you out? Since we don't know the context of these videos, we'll never know. Honestly, someone probably just found this video and cut it up into segments, took away the audio, and put in BIID as a not-so-subtle hint to what they want you to think the whole thing is about. Our third theory suggests that Barbie.avi is completely fake and was just staged as a part of the creepypasta. Honestly, this is the laziest theory out there. I feel like the only people who think this are the truth police, who never cease to grace the internet. I'm not saying that Barbie.avi is some sinister thing, but allow me to respectfully disagree. Just look at this scene, does it look fake to you? How hard is it to think that there are people out there who are missing a limb? Plus, if this is fake, it's done pretty well, which is strange considering how crappy the camera quality is. I could go on about this, but there really just isn't any point. Plus, these videos were not posted alongside the original story. If they were both thought up at the same time, don't you think they'd be posted together? So that leaves us with theory number 4, and probably the most plausible cause of all this. It basically states that this video is just some old home movie footage from probably back in the 90s at least, and someone recycled it to fit the story. So based off this theory, the video isn't from a movie, it wasn't made for the creepypasta, it's just some home video. Is it someone with a disorder? Honestly, I don't know, but what I do know is that some people think that this was a therapist's recording of his or her patient. I can't disprove that, but I do find it highly unlikely due to patient confidentiality laws. You can get into a lot of trouble for releasing footage like this. I don't mean to burst anyone's bubble, but I just couldn't find any evidence that points to Barbie.avi being something sinister. So, in my opinion, it's really nothing to worry about. Alright guys, so there you have it. This is all the information that I know about Barbie.avi. Go ahead and tell me if you can make any sense of it, because honestly, I can't. The only way we'll ever know the truth about this is if someone can identify the woman on screen. Can you?